Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fate by Dice presenting Phandelver and Below. My name is Nick, I'm gonna be your DM, and on my right are my players. Players, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Kostas. I'm playing Drawen, a level 2 Druid, Duergar.
Hello, I am Galen, and I'm playing Amator, a level 2 human cleric of Lathander.
And I am Panos. I'm playing a level 2 Paladin named Acheron, follower of Kelem.
Very nice. Awesome, guys. Last we left off, in our last episode, our band of heroes, they infiltrated, actually, they reached their destination, Phandelver, in the last sessions, and they found out about a band of mercenaries that was causing trouble in town, the feared Scarlet Cloaks, the Redbrands, and so they took up the task of infiltrating their hideout inside of the basement under the Tresendart Manor, the biggest house in Phandelver. And so, after eliminating a lot of the ruffians, they reached the room, the hideout, the workshop of their leader, a feared wizard with a nickname of Glassstaff. And after destroying him, basically, in one round of surprise, they searched, our heroes searched his workshop, and they found out that this so-called Glassstaff is actually a friend of their benefactor and friend, Sildar Hallwinter, a wizard that disappeared a couple of months ago, named Iarno Alberg. And so, after learning about that crucial information, our heroes, our party now, is still inside the hideout, with a couple of loose ends still, looking down and looking about inside that wizard's workshop. Let me show you where you guys are. If you remember, you're inside the hideout. Amator and Drawen, you're in the wizard's, in Glassstaff's, Iarno's workshop. And Acheron, you're nearby in another room, looking around in some sort of a laboratory where an experiment is taking place. And you, Amator and Drawen, are inside the workshop of Glassstaff with the unconscious body lying in the ground next to you. There's a bit of a silence that now looms over you all, as there's no immediate threat to you. And yeah, but you still know that there are some living ruffians, living Redbrands in the hideout still, after your scouting. What would you like to do?
Right.
Uh,
Have
I'm
we?
going to ask Drawen to help me tie this mage up. We don't know when he's going to come to his senses, so it's better to have him bound and gagged
Awesome.
in case
That's easy.
he wakes up. Drawen, do you
Yes, I
know
have
how
some-
to use a rope?
Yeah, I have some rope in my backpack.
All right.
I can start doing that.
I'm gonna say roll a very basic. This is gonna be intelligence, sleight of hand. I'm gonna say, because it's more like knowing what kind of knot to tie, not so much a a contest of dexterity, but knowing a sturdy knot, you can tie his hands and his feet so he cannot escape. So, an intelligence.
I'll just roll intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence checks, and if you have a sleight of hand, add your proficiency.
I don't. Ooh.
Oh, that's a 20. Perfect. You tie him like a hog, tie his feet and hands together. Yeah, he's pretty much knocked out. He's just breathing very slowly at this moment.
From the headbutt.
Yes, exactly. The headbutt, the inflict wounds, everything that happened to him in a matter of seconds, actually. And yeah,
I whisper to his ear. I whisper to Yarno's ear.
Mm-hmm.
I killed your familiar.
Oh, you whisper that you killed his familiar, yeah? Oh, yeah, that happened as well.
Yeah.
You eliminated his invisible demonic familiar as it was trying to escape. That was a very insane moment. So yeah, he is unconscious, tied up next to his bed, and you are in his workshop. And if I recall correctly, you found a letter on his desk, and that's how you deciphered. That's how you figured out the true identity of Glassstaff, being Iarno Alberg. And among other things, you also find, a lot of papers, business manuscripts detailing a lot of trades of ingredients and apothecary supplies, like alchemical supplies that have been being brought in by a lot of settlements nearby. And also you found a bit of treasure inside his footlocker, inside his treasure chest. Some loose coin, some scrolls, some potions, and his staff, which he also got his name from, which is entirely made of glass. Although
a truly very expensive item.
Yes, a pretty expensive item. Could be sold for a pretty large sum of money to anyone being interested. But also seeming very strong as well. Albeit being crafted, consisting of of glass. It doesn't seem delicate or brittle. In fact, it seems even more resilient than a staff made of wood. And it's also decorated by colorful feathers along its spine. Possibly a personal touch of Glassstaff, of Iarno. As you can see, his clothes are also a bit elegant and resembling those of a noble, which are also decorated by feathers. His furs and his coat and his cloak, you see a lot of colorful, very bright feathers adorning his clothes. So yeah, is there anything in particular you want to search inside his workshop and his laboratory, where Acheron is at this moment?
DM, I returned to the laboratory after I gave to Amator a letter with Dwarven language, in Dwarven language,
Right.
which said about
Yes, you did find
monumental for Amator, especially artifact that also we know that Rock Seeker wanted.
Right,
and
exactly.
He had a map with the location of this artifact. But for Amator, especially something sacred, and very
Yes.
special for his
Just
deity.
yeah, exactly. Just for a reminder for our audience as well, you found out about a journal of a dwarvish adventurer, it looks like, named Ermon, wherein he describes a lot of the history of this so-called Forge of Spells, this magical cave nearby Phandelver, where magical items could be crafted with the help of spellcasters and the magical techniques of dwarves and gnomes combined. And inside this journal, Ermon records about a magical mace that was commissioned by priests of Lathander, called the Lightbringer. But no one knows what came of it, or if it's still inside the cave, if it was even ever created. So yeah, that points out to another interesting thing that you could acquire at some point if you ever found this Forge of Spells. Yeah.
I'm returning back to the room, to the laboratory,
Mm-hmm.
and as I said to the previous session,
Mm-hmm.
I'm searching for a keyhole, for something that like
Oh,
a mechanism in the
in the
bookshelf,
bookshelves.
something
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check if you want.
Yes.
And let's see here. That's an 8. Okay. You see, the bookshelves are filled with all sorts of the equivalent of technical documents, right? They're all concerning alchemy, necromancy. You see some specializing in necromancy. Also some illusion magic, potion making, all sorts of arcana and alchemy, textbooks and manuscripts, all of them covered in dust. But sadly, no, you don't spot any trick books or any, hidden mechanisms that could open this bookshelf to reveal something behind.
I'm taking the necromancy books.
Yeah, you can grab a few.
All of them.
Or all
If
of
I
them.
can...
I mean, I'm gonna say there are like 15 books about necromancy in here.
Okay, guys, you are seeing Acheron to exit the laboratory with a pack of
Just wait.
books.
Okay.
Wait. I still have detect magic active.
That's true.
So can I see any aura in the laboratory?
In the laboratory, yes, I'm gonna say not from the bookshelf itself, but from the work table in front of it. You see, there is very intricate series of glass vials, tubes, burners, and fluids set up, and it looks like there's this is a process of making a potion. And you see at the end of all that, there's a very small vial that a liquid is very slowly being trickled into. And it looks like an experiment taking place. And, the fluid inside, there's a big pot brewing at the start of the whole process. That the fluid is being sucked from, and it flows through all these, or the whole contraption, and ends up at the end. And I mean, there are a lot of alchemical supplies scattered about, a lot of ingredients, and this whole process. I mean, this whole work table is covered in an aura of magic. And I'm gonna say you also get the school of it, right? Let me see. The school would be illusion, if you could discern that. But there's something wrong with it. It's not quite there yet. It's not quite refined enough. You can sense that whatever this experiment is, it's most likely not successful, or it's not right. Something went wrong in the process, and in the distillation or whatever, and the final product inside the vial, you see it trickling down, is not quite there yet.
Could it be that it is not complete? Maybe if we give it time, it will complete.
If you roll, if you wanna find out what's wrong with it, or if you can somehow fix it, I'm gonna say you can roll either an alchemical supplies check, if you have alchemy tools, or an arcana check. Okay, 14.
Could I roll as well as we are looking at this?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll, or you can assist. Okay, 13 and 14. Okay, this is most likely, as you examine the ingredients that have been thrown inside the pot, the books that are spread open on the table, describing the whole process. After deciphering that, seeing the ingredients, you can ascertain with confidence that this is an attempt at brewing a potion of invisibility. And after checking everything, double checking, you see that the end result indeed is not gonna make it. It's not gonna brew a successful potion. You're not quite sure what went wrong. But you're pretty certain it's not gonna correct itself with time. Something went wrong in the process, and the end result is gonna wind up a failure.
So it's not a matter of time. It's not
exactly.
It's not complete.
Yeah.
It's more like Glastaff doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an experiment on trying something new, but failing at that, or it's not quite there yet. Maybe
earlier inside a waterproof bag we found.
Yes, you did.
Potions.
You did find some
So
potions.
I want to pull out those 2 potions and compare.
Okay.
Because I think you said one of them was also had an aura of illusion.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, exactly. As you pull out the potion, indeed, one of them does have an aura of illusion magic. And comparing the two, I mean, side by side, you can see the resemblance. I mean, and also seeing the potion in the manuscript on the table, you can immediately get that this is the intended end result. But the one being brewed on the table right now is not. I mean, it's an attempt at that, but not quite there yet.
So can I deduce from this that he was finally successful, or that
Maybe...
He has been successful in the past.
I mean, this could have been easily store-bought, right? Or that he tried to recreate that so that he didn't have to keep buying a potion of invisibility if he wanted to. I mean, think about being able to mass produce a potion of invisibility for your gang of thieves and mercenaries. So yeah. That's
Also, Acheron found some material components. Dragon Bile,
right.
Mercury, I think.
Let me see.
Can we have a look at them?
Let me check real quick what you did find.
It's Mercury, powdered nightshade,
Mercury, yes.
Dragon Bile.
What else?
Right, yeah. Mercury, Dragon Bile.
Nightshade.
Yeah, and powdered nightshade. These are... I mean...
what are they used for? We can deduce that.
What would you like to... These are, I mean, from... in this workshop, there are tons of jars filled with ingredients for all sorts of magical... Even for spells and for alchemical reasons. You could grab some components that could fill a component pouch for basic spellcasting if you wanted. But these specifics, I mean the mercury, the bile, and the nightshade, these are not so common. And these could be sold for a hefty price or be used in rare spellcasting.
But do we know what they are used for?
Oh. If you wanted to search about, you could roll another Arcana or alchemical tools check.
I'm giving the components to Drawen to check them because I don't know about alchemy at all.
I don't know about alchemy either, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, these are...
That's a fight.
Yeah, I mean, we could say these are used in all sorts of alchemical processes. Certainly for potion making and especially for invisibility potions. And yeah, these are pretty hard to find.
Okay. Right. If we don't get an aura of magic around us, shall we recuperate for an hour so we can finish off with the rest of the Redbrands? Amator, Acheron.
I think this is a good idea, but there is a couple of things I want to do.
One question, guys. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but one question. What kind of alchemist should use these components and can reach that level of alchemy? Do you know?
No idea.
Because I'm having the idea that this mage here is not our guy.
Maybe we can ask him when he comes to his senses, when he is conscious again.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have no way to judge whether he's powerful or not, since he didn't get to cast anything.
Oh my god.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, I want to go to the north wall of the laboratory and look for some more secret doors.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll that perception check.
Can I assist Amator?
Yeah, of course. Roll again. Wait, you rolled twice?
Somehow I click once and it rolls twice.
You rolled twice anyway, okay. We're gonna stick with a 13, being assisted. You search the wall I mean, you don't find any familiar, secret doors or anything on the wall, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, a couple of minutes pass. What's gonna be the plan? I mean, you hear as you are, searching about. There's a bit of a quietness, a bit of silence in these two rooms. There's only the bubbling of the alchemical process that's ongoing. From the next room to the south, you see the open door, and across the open door there is immediately another door, and from that, you start to hear after a couple of minutes inside this laboratory, you start hearing a bit of conversation, and I'm gonna say things heating up inside there. You hear some shouting going on. So just to be clear, you're not alone in here.
What are they talking about? Like, are they the guys that were playing cards? Does it seem like they're talking about a game, or did they found out? Well, I don't know. Did they find out a corpse or something?
No. It's not something that alarming. It seems like they're talking amongst themselves, and that a bit of a joking, but in a things starting to heating up a kind of way. Probably about cards. Some of these voices are familiar to you, Drawen. And yeah, it seems like these are the same guys you heard the last night arguing over some sort of card game or some sort of betting game. And then probably now that they're starting to wake up after an all-nighter of betting and drinking, maybe one of them is sore about losing last night. And yeah, you see there's a bit of a commotion, maybe jokingly, or maybe it's gonna get serious, who knows. So yeah, that's that.
One more thing that we forgot to mention. We are unsure if Yarno is a sorcerer. I think Sildar described him as a sorcerer. But
Yeah.
just to be sure, he could be a wizard, so he would have a spell book for his spells.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just mentioning this to Amator in case he can detect a spell book, or maybe I can start searching his room as well.
That's why I'm looking for secret doors. If you want to know, because if he is indeed a wizard, his spellbook must not be far away.
Correct.
I would expect it to
really
be at the
close
same
by.
room as him. So yeah, I'll go back.
It's true.
Or a hidden stone or something, like a storage.
Maybe we can ask him when he's conscious again.
Okay.
Let's try and figure it out ourselves. If we
Guys,
can, then we can
do you want to guard the door with a alchemy table, just to be sure to?
Why do that when we have a key and we can lock it?
Right.
Have you forgot you have a key? You have the master key.
I have the master key, but
you have the key. Yeah.
Just lock the door
as an extra guard.
No, I think the key is enough.
Okay, I'm locking the door as quietly as possible.
Okay, let me close it then. I'm gonna close the door and lock it. Perfect. Okay, so you're kind of protected from the rest of the complex here in your own little corner. Okay. So, regarding the spellbook, last session, I think, Amator, you did do kind of sweep around the wizard's quarters. Sorry, the Glassstaff's quarters. And the only magical pings that you got were his staff, apart from the usual things, were his staff and 2 pings coming from his personal treasure, his footlocker, where you found 2 spell scrolls, but no spell book. And yeah, you don't know if it's somewhere else or if indeed he's a sorcerer. If you remember, Sildar indeed described him as a sorcerer. So maybe he doesn't even have a spellbook. You're not sure.
Yeah. Maybe ask him
Mm-hmm.
later. There is still one door that we haven't opened. It was locked. Do you want to do that before taking a short rest?
Oh right, you mean all the way after the crypt? Yeah. You found a secret. Not a secret door. You found a locked door. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. You would have to go up the stairs through the secret passage east of Glassstaff's quarters. Go up the stairs through the north side of the crevasse again, and across that is that locked door you're talking about, where one of the ruffians tried to escape, revealing one of the secret doors. Yeah. Are you gonna do something with Glassstaff, or are you gonna leave him where he is?
Is he
Probably
tied?
someone.
Yeah, he's tied and he's unconscious as well.
And he's gagged?
Did you gag him?
Yes.
Drawen?
Yes, we did.
Okay, gag him as well. All right. Yeah, perfect. I mean, he's incapacitated. He's nowhere near being able to move, even if he wakes up with a 20 knot tying him up. Okay, so you start going towards the other door, opening up all the secret doors and traversing the passages. There's an eerie silence all across the basement of Tresendar Manor, having defeated 99% of the occupants down here. This place is a bit creepy, experiencing it like that. Especially Drawen, as you move from your position, as you go through the temporary storage, and you look to your right, seeing this crevasse, this crack in the floor. You do get a bit of a chill, even even if you're very comfortable in underground scenarios and situations. This phenomenon here seems to be unnatural to you. But anyway, you shrug it off, and you are right outside the door, this room, right next to the door. Do you try the key?
Can you move my token? Because I don't know what's wrong today with Roll20.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
cannot do it myself.
For sure. You can all
It's
be
really
here.
hard moving my token. Move me next to the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're right outside this door. Do you try the key? What would you like to do?
Acheron has the key.
Acheron has the key.
I'm trying the key.
Trying the key. It goes.
First I'm listening
Okay.
I'm putting
Okay.
my ear in.
All right. Roll a perception check for that.
One eavesdrop.
Yeah.
I'll tell. I'm telling Acheron that it's empty. It's just a storage. I've already looked at it.
Oh, right. You did.
When did this happen?
Previously.
I think.
Just before we fought Glastaff.
Yeah, you did look.
Guys, that was a minute ago.
But Glastaff had the key and the door was locked. So how did you open it?
Through the keyhole. I didn't open it.
Okay.
I looked through the keyhole.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But now we can
I want
enter
to
now.
see.
Right?
We can enter and I can see if there are anything magical inside.
Okay, so Acheron, you try the key. It opens. It turns immediately. You hear the lock disengaging, and the door opens. I mean, it's a very heavy, sturdy door on metal hinges. Very wooden, very thick wood. It opens with a bit of a push, and in front of you, there's a dark room, which you can see in due to your dark vision, and you see it's not very big. It's a very small room. It smells musty and moldy in here. Must be indeed some sort of storage room. And you see lined on the walls racks of weapons, including spears, swords, crossbows, bolts, arrows, all sorts of stuff. And right next to the door, as you open it, hanging by hooks, there are a dozen dirty red cloaks hanging by the door. I mean, this seems to be some sort of armory of sorts, where the Redbrands store their weapons.
Any magical aura?
Unfortunately, no. But there are a ton of weapons in here. I mean, you could take your pick among any weapon you wanted, basically. And
is there any weapon from the martial weapons as well?
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, God. Okay.
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Drawen.
Hold on.
This is Christmas for Drawen.
I mean, yes, there are a lot of weapons in here. If you wanted to check them, Acheron and Drawen, you are gonna find like a dozen spears, half a dozen swords, long swords, 5 or 6 long swords. You see there are 6 light crossbows as well, and 8 quivers full of arrows. Of bolts. Yeah. What are you looking
Any
for?
Warhammer, Great Axe, Small?
Yeah, I mean, you see some of them are not even... I mean, you see some of them they're extremely dustier than the rest of them. And you see they're not stored the same. Most of the common weapons are lined on wooden racks, but there are some that hang from the wall as ornamental weapons, and these look much better quality than the rest. You see, especially
functional.
Yeah, functional. Yeah. You see, especially a small sword, whose pommel and guard are set with some sort of semi-precious gems, maybe. And there are 2 of the crossbows you find. You see the wood of, the wooden handle and the body of the crossbow are engraved and inlaid with veins of silver, maybe ornamental or, yeah. for sure ornamental, but also for sure fetching more gold if you showed them, perhaps.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, on the walls there are. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, Warhammer, Maul, Great Axe.
I'm gonna say you don't find any hammers.
I'm gonna help him
Yeah,
to
okay.
find.
Thank you.
And I'm also checking at the crossbow if it's steady or balanced. I don't have any experience with that, but I think
Perfect.
I can see.
Sadly, Drawen, you don't find any hammers or war hammers. You do find big blades. You do find a great sword.
It's not my thing. I pass it on to Asher.
You do find
That's
a
for you, and
great
that's
sword.
for you, and that's for you.
But you
I don't want this crap.
you find a mole, a very big mole hanging from the wall.
Perfect. I pick it up. I look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's heavy, possibly heavier than a traditional mole if you had ever held one before. And you see on the head of the mole is engraved. The metal of it is engraved. Again, not with silver, but with some sort of lead-like dark metal veins, sort of like a tribal tattoo almost, covering the whole head of the mole.
Cool. As long as it's functional, I'm fine with it. So I pick it up and I talk to the mole. I hope you do the job.
All right. Yeah.
And I put it back.
Perfect.
Do I find a great axe maybe as well?
No great axe, unfortunately.
No worries.
Yeah.
Any pole arms maybe?
There are some spears. There are a lot of spears.
No.
And
Like halberds.
yeah,
glaives.
you find also 3 glaives that are behind the spears. Again, not on the wooden racks, but hanging from the wall as if ornamental. You do find 3 glaives.
I'll pick up one.
All right.
Palinga.
Any armors?
No, there are no armors in here, only weapons. The only thing you find are the cloaks of the Redbrands. They seem to be storing them in here for new recruits, or the old cloaks that are starting to get tattered and worn out. They store in here.
I'm not wearing this rack.
Also, Acheron, to answer your question from before, by examining the crossbow, and Drawen, you as well, these weapons you find that you chose, the maul and the crossbow, the light crossbow, these are very well crafted, maybe and very old, you can see, but not. I mean, they seem pretty much still functioning. I mean, technically, if you ever wanted to sell these, they would fetch their twice their normal value to any vendor. These are not magical.
Amator, do you want any weapon? Can you use any of them?
Me?
Yes.
Me. I could. I have the training for it, but the problem is that I'm not very good at melee combat.
Do you want I found also a short bow, not
There's a
not
light
crossbow.
Yeah.
I would pick it up and thank you for your offer, but I already carry a lot of stuff with me, and this is getting tiring a little bit.
Maybe we should start.
Maybe we
I will
should. Maybe we should. If you want to carry it for me, that's okay.
Yeah. That's what
But
I would say.
in my opinion, we should just sell these things.
Acheron says, "Yeah, I'm gonna carry it for you," while carrying 15 necromancy books on his back.
I'm not carrying the books. I left them
Okay.
behind
Okay.
in the room of the mage. No, I'm for the rule of cool. I'm putting the light crossbow
All right.
Behind my back, and I can I carry one more?
Yeah, I mean, you can get. We're not gonna, keep track of encumbrance here. You can grab whatever you want from in here, and I mean, you cannot get everything. I mean, you cannot walk out with 16 spears from here, but you can grab, 1 to 3 weapons if you wanted.
Yeah, I will take also the greatsword, also
Alright.
for the rule of cool.
Of course, indeed. Yeah, I mean, you see this greatsword is also inlaid. I mean, it has a very huge guard. The blade itself is not very big. It's a slender blade with a very deep fuller in the middle of it. A lot of material has been carved out from the spine of the sword to make it light. It has some elven maybe characteristics on it.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, and it's very shiny. As you unsheath from the scabbard, you see that it's a shiny, very shiny metal. Reflecting any light in here, and it keeps its edge very well. I mean, it's very sharp. Yeah, it's very balanced, and it's very sharp after all these years in here being forgotten on this wall.
I'm always appreciating a good blade, so I will store it.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So you
Do I detect any magical auras around?
No, I'm gonna say there's nothing.
The maul magical, the crossbow, the sword, or the great sword.
Unfortunately, no, nothing is magical.
Okay, I tell my companions that they are mundane. They are pretty, they are well crafted, okay, but they are just normal items.
Yep.
Sometimes mundane is more than enough.
Yeah, I don't
As
disagree.
You see Drawen smiling with his new maul.
Also, I'm keeping the sword with the gems. You said.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna sell a couple of them and then keep the rest of it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm putting it in my belt.
Okay, so you grabbed a great sword, a light crossbow. I mean, you can grab quivers full of bolts. There are 8 quivers full of bolts in here as well. You grab the maul and the short sword. Okay.
Albert.
Oh, and the glaive. Yeah, the glaive.
A glaive, you said. I thought you said halberd.
No, it was a glaive.
Okay, no change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Let's
Come
get
back
out of here.
Yeah. I return to the room with Yarno.
I'm also locking the door behind.
Okay. You mean the door for the armory? Yeah. Okay.
For the armory, yes.
All right. Lock the door.
And I want to search the north wall of Yarno's room for a secret door.
Okay. Well.
Because if he is a wizard, somewhere there is a spell book.
Okay. Wait. This is. You rolled the 9 or the 20? What's going on?
The 9.
The 9. Okay.
Unless the Drawen wants to help.
I mean, someone can help you
In that case, I rolled the 20.
Yeah. Okay. You are.
Is that possible to help him?
Sure. Yeah. For searching hidden doors, everyone can help with that.
I mean, since we know the result, but it's fine.
I mean, it's fine. The result is unfortunately that you do not find anything more.
That's why it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even if it, it wouldn't matter if there was one anyway. Yeah, I mean, you entered the room through a secret door. Remember, this passage on the east was a secret escape tunnel. So yeah.
Okay. I think it's time for us to rest and finish the rest of them.
Okay. Do you want to identify some items while we are resting?
Yeah. What do you have for me? Also, Nick, I'll quickly get some of Jarno's scrolls, the ones that I'm sure that he wrote himself, like different letters, basically.
Okay.
That he has. I want to study his handwriting.
Ooh.
For a little project later on.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are a ton of handwritten notes in here, in his workshop, in his quarters.
I would like to make it a bit more specific. I would like to search the room, if I can, during the short rest as well, for a letter that he was intending to give to Spider.
Oh.
If possible. Like something that, a letter that never reached Spider, or, he had some, typos and he decided to throw it away. Something like this.
I don't like that. Maybe I should start over.
Yeah.
I'm being way too friendly with Spider. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say he would either be too careful with that, or, I mean, leaving any traces of letters to Spider, or it doesn't seem that there is a lot of communication between the two of them. I mean, this in here, it seems more like a business, a bookkeeping of a alchemical business in here. You don't even see any, under the counter, illegal bookkeeping about the Redbrands. The whole situation of the taxes and everything, and the money that they are extorting people from. The only thing you find are notes about the experiments and maybe one or two discarded letters towards alchemical shops in the vicinity, asking about supplies.
That would be enough for now.
DM,
Yep.
I would like to take a look to the books that I had from the laboratory, and I would like to search for a marked page.
A marked page?
Not all of them, the first 5, just to get rid of them, if...
Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Okay.
For example, any personal notes of Jarno?
I mean, you can find some things about. Oh, let me check something real quick.
Especially necromancy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You find some notes about one of the books about forbidden magic rituals, and how they could transform. I mean, that whole process of death, transformation, magical secrets, that all leads to Nothics. I mean, you find one of the books that describe, a bit of a lore about Nothics, and maybe what their desires are, how to control them, how to destroy them if you must, or how to create them. I mean, these notions are all described in one book, and you do find, some sort of like a bookmark to that chapter about Nothics. You also find some books. In one of the books, you do find something very interesting about the aura that you were feeling, or maybe actually you find it's not a magical arcane necromancy book, but it's more of a religious manuscript, and it describes Phandelver and his fight with Mirkul. And you see some notes about necromancy in there, the death, the chill, deadly aura that you were feeling. You see these are handmade notes from Glassstaff. And I mean, I'm gonna say the last thing you find is in another book. He has marked off, a chapter about raising the dead and creating skeletons and creating zombies.
Okay, I'm keeping these pages.
Okay. You rip them off the books. You can keep them.
Yeah, I'm putting. Is there any fireplace there?
I mean, I'm gonna say, yeah, there's a bit of a small fire underneath one in the laboratory. There's a fire bubbling away, some sort of liquid as a part of this potion making process.
Mm-hmm. I'm burning the rest of them.
Okay.
One by one.
Okay, so you start burning the books. I'm gonna say you can start doing. This is part of the short rest if you want to do it.
Yes.
Right
yes.
now. Let me put you here. So you start your short rest by examining these books, grabbing whatever you seemed important to you, and then burning the rest of them.
I told everything to my companions, but not the part of Phandelver.
Oh, okay.
I stayed in silence in the corner, and I was. I would say I was interested to the book, so I was stayed quiet.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Is there anything else Drawen and Amator want to do as part of their short rest?
We are identifying items.
Okay.
We have one potion, and
you have 2 potions. I mean, yeah, technically 1 potion. The other one was a potion.
You already
of healing.
told us one of them is a potion of healing.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna say you can figure out from the manuscript on the laboratory next door that the other one was a potion of invisibility, so you don't have to identify that. And I think you have the staff.
The scrolls, they were fireball and hold person.
Oh yeah, indeed. So all you have left is the staff, right?
The staff. What school of magic does it radiate?
I'm gonna say nothing Oh, maybe no abjuration. I'm gonna say it's an abjuration
Abjuration,
school.
okay.
Yeah.
Drawen has it, so maybe he can see what it does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can spend the hour
Mm-hmm.
if I finished with my collecting basically the letters from
I mean,
Yarnu.
yeah, for sure.
Identify the stuff.
Okay, so Drawen,
Okay.
you identify the stuff as part of your short rest, barricaded in here, in your little corner. So you spend the hour holding the stuff, and its magical properties come to you. This glass-made staff is actually a staff of defense. I'm gonna show it to players. Yeah, this is it. If you attune to it, you get +1 to your armor class. I mean, you can ignore the attunement requirement, as we said. Anyone can attune to it. And while you do so, you have +1 to your AC. And the staff also holds 10 charges. And by expending 1 charge, you can cast Mage Armor. And by spending 2 charges, you can cast Shield on yourself. And it regains some charges every dawn.
Mm-hmm. Once I did use that, I pass on the information.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like an
Mage
excellent
fared
weapon
more than I
for-
expected.
Seems an excellent weapon for wizard sorcerers and the likes. Do you want me to keep it, Amator, or do you want it to store it in your backpack yourself?
The question is, can I use it?
Yes, you can use it. There's no requirement for tuning to it. And it works as a staff. I mean, you can use it as a weapon, as a quarterstaff, and as an arcane. I think clerics can use staffs, right? As arcane focus.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
100 or 200.
Yeah.
I can use it.
Yeah, exactly. It's versatile too, so you can bonk things with 2 hands. So that's it. And it's, yeah, as we said, it's made of glass, and it has some ornamental feathers along.
So I can spend the short rest attuning to it, or the next one.
Maybe, I mean, yeah, you have to spend the next. I mean, this short rest is for identifying it.
Yeah, identify it.
Yeah, and the next one is gonna be for attuning it.
And with this, I can cast Mage Armor and Shield.
Yes.
If you spend 1 charge,
yeah.
describe Mage Armor. If you spend 2, it's Shield.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. I'll attune to it next time.
All right.
Okay?
Perfect.
For
Nice.
now, can I hold on to it?
Yeah.
Everyone is
Okay.
covered with weapons. 4 or 5 weapons on themselves. But yeah.
This is
sure.
light. This is not a heavy weapon.
Yeah,
right?
it's very light. Being made out of glass. But you don't feel any, fear holding it that it might break on you. It seems very sturdy, and it appears to be hollow as well, right? It's like it's glass, almost like some made by almost like it has been blown, right? Glass blown, like a balloon made of glass. But it's strong as an oak.
Okay. Nice little trinket. Do we finish the rest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the short rest passes with no complications. Each and every one of you does something different during it. You can regain, you can roll your hit die if you want, up to 2. And
But
regain
we are
hit points.
missing no hit points.
Right. You're missing no hit points.
What happens is that Drawen and I are regaining the abilities that recharge on a short rest.
Right. Yeah.
And that is my channel divinity and Drawen's
Wild shape?
what's it called?
Or semi
Wild shape.
wild shape. Yeah.
Wild shape, yes. Wild shape.
All right. And an hour.
And I am back to 20 hit points.
All right. An hour passes uneventfully. You hear the. I mean, you hear through the locked door to the south that the voices and the shouting has died down a little bit. Maybe the occupants to that room are gone, or that they have settled down. And yeah, I mean, Glastav is still unconscious next to his bed, and you feel much better after this rest. So, you finish your short rest. Nothing happens. Glastav, excuse me, is still unconscious where you left him. You have no idea where he's gonna when he's going to wake up. And yeah, 1 hour passes. You get all your powers from your short rest back, and there were no interruptions in your short rest. What's next, guys? What are you gonna do?
Kick the door down.
Because I know this is gonna happen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna channel my symbiotic entity with the spores around me
All right.
to enhance my attacks.
Perfect. So little mushrooms start to grow all over your armor. They start spewing these yellowish brown spores around you.
You see some of them leaving my mouth as well.
Oh boy, your breath must be perfect.
Drawen, I'm
talk
not
about
gonna
it another
get used
time.
to it. I'm not gonna get used to it. It's
Don't-
creepy as fuck.
Don't get near, yeah?
Eat your mushrooms.
Okay. Right. Where to next, gang? Where are you going?
To the locked door
All right.
where we heard the arguing.
Okay. So you open the door
Stealthily.
and yeah.
Stealthily.
Oh, right.
That's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
Not even
I
worth it.
I can go first, at least for me.
Okay. I mean, you can try to.
Take the master key.
Well, you can give it to me if you like. I can unlock it.
I mean, you're not sure if even if the door is locked or not. Maybe it's not. You don't know. But as you get closer to the door to the room, you start hearing conversations again. This time a bit more casual. Maybe the guys in there, whoever is in there, made up about last night's game, and they're now talking about their plans I mean, pretty loudly. And there's also a faint smell of booze, of alcohol coming out from the room. However early it is, these guys seem to be seizing the day and started drinking from breakfast. Yeah. Do you try the door?
I will. Did you give me the key, Acheron, or do you still have it?
Yes, I gave you the key,
Mm-hmm.
but you can knock it down. It would be better.
Okay, I'll let you do it. Go first and knock it down. I know that you want it. I know that you want it badly, so it's fine. I can wait behind just to jump.
Am I feeling the door a bit loose, or it's indeed locked?
I mean, you can try the handle if you want. Rather, roll a perception check. I would say.
Yeah.
I'll help him.
Okay. So you're both investigating the door. Roll with advantage. 19. Amazing. You see, there is a locking mechanism on the door, but it's now currently unlocked. It's free to open.
Okay. I will try surprise them. I will knock the door with my foot, like. Bah.
Oh, you're
I
gonna.
will.
Okay.
I will ask Lathander to bless him and give him guidance.
Okay, perfect. So you get close to the door. It's not locked, as we said before, and you can try to knock it down if you want.
Yes.
Okay. So
Just a strength check.
you don't even have to do that. I mean, you can just.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just open it a little
Thank
bit and then surprise them by kicking the hell out of it and flying it off its hinges if you want. And as
Do
you
want that.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. As you do that, the door flies open. The room in front of you opens up, and you see, first and foremost, you see a round table, and hunched over the table, seemingly getting ready for their business for the day, are three people. Two of them you see are in the process of clipping red cloaks on their backs, on their armor, and one of them is a bit differently. It's not dressed the same as the rest of the other two. You see the third person gathering a lot of wealth and is in the process of putting it inside a pouch. And as you kick the door down, break it, it flies off, the hinges break off, it flies off and plops down onto the ground in front of you. All three of them turn their heads quickly and look towards you. And before they even have time to react, I'm gonna say roll initiative as you get the drop on them. We're gonna play with a surprise round.
I will use the blessing of Lathander to my
Yes,
initiative.
you can add that to your initiative. Yeah.
Only it's 18. The 20 is just.
Why
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Is it rolling twice? Okay.
It's rolling twice every time I click on anything.
I mean, okay.
So it's 13.
13. 13.
I
Oh,
will need the blessing of Lathander as well at some point for the initiative.
at some point.
Roll so low. Yes.
Oop. Oh, wow. Perfect. So, Amator is the first one to act in the surprise. You see right next to you, Acheron kicks down the door, and you see some light coming out from the room. And around the corner, you see the table and the Redbrands gathered around it. Let me... Okay. Perfect. Yeah, and you're first to act, getting the drop on these guys.
How are these guys looking?
Okay, two of them, they look very similar to the ones you fought before. Run-of-the-mill Redbrands, the ones you encountered in the city and in the basement here. And one of them, I mean, wearing leather armor, basic, sword and, in fact, just a sword on their hip. And the third guy doesn't seem to wear any red cloaks. He's also wearing leather armor though. But his equipment is a little bit different. Brandishing a curved sword and a crossbow on his hip. And no red cloak again.
Tell me about the barrels in the corner.
Right. Oh yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Sorry about that. I mean, you see, there are a lot of tables and worn chairs scattered about in this room. There are also some benches drawn against the walls, which are, decorated with brown and red draperies. And on the east side of the room, there are several ale kegs. Some of them, the ones up top, are on the side, popped and tapped, ready to serve a fresh ale. And
Are they stacked one on top of the other?
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of on the ground, and some of them you see there are stacks of 2, stacks of 3 on the corner, and generally on the east side of the room.
How large are they?
I mean, typical small keg style, not so much, not so big.
You mean the ones on the northeast corner?
Yeah, exactly.
And the ones on the southeast?
These seem to be barrels of some sort. You don't know exactly what kind or what's inside.
I mean, can I use one of them to take cover? One of the large barrels in the south?
I'm gonna say that's gonna be hard to do. They are all
Hard
stacked against the walls. Maybe if you dragged one off the wall and hid behind, then maybe yes.
Okay, I'm going to... move here to make room for Acheron to come after me, and I'm going to ready an action to attack the one after Acheron attacks him. To attack one of the enemies after Acheron attacks him.
Attack them
whether he hits or misses.
With a cantrip, a spell,
With a cantrip.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
All right. Okay, perfect. Oh, so you're waiting for him to... I see.
Yes.
Amazing. So you enter the room after breaching, after Acheron breaches the room. You enter and you start concentrating on this cantrip, getting it ready after your friend's attack. And a matter of fact, Acheron is up next. Acheron, it's your turn.
I'm seeing the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
think I
see-
will.
Yeah, I mean, the door you knocked off the hinges flies off and lands on the ground and slides, and it stops right at his feet. And as he looks down at the door, he then looks up and sees you, ready to charge at him.
I'm moving quickly towards him,
Mm-hmm.
but the last minute, with a hesitation step, I'm stepping onto the table and I'm leaping onto this guy.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you're gonna stay on the table?
I'm leaping on, like I'm taking a little jump,
Uh-huh.
and I'm jumping towards him.
Oh, you're gonna, like, a sort
I,
of
I
jumping tackle attack.
Yeah, I will try to stab him as I leap.
Oh, wow. Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and roll your attack. I'm gonna say you can very expertly step on the chair and then the table. No roll necessary. So you're now on the table, like, as you jumped and tried to attack, you're on the table surrounded by these guys.
I'm yielding Talon, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stab him his torso.
Perfect. Oh, wow. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yep.
6 last.
Are you
I think
using it two-handed?
No, no.
Oh, so roll
With my
the
shield in the other.
the damage again.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
just roll the damage again. Oh,
It's
okay.
6.
It's 6.
Meant to be. Meant to be.
Wait, what? Wow. Okay. 6 damage. I mean, you see this guy. His armor is simple leather armor, and Talon cuts easily right through the chest, the chest area, and it leaves a big gash on his chest.
Okay.
So -6 damage. Perfect. And ooh.
no, it's the 5.
Right.
Don't look at it.
Okay, yeah, the 5. Did you roll the 1d12 though? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Amator very coordinated with you. Acheron, you see, as soon as you slash him, you feel the spell energy of Amator release behind you, and right where you slashed, you see a bright light, the magic of the thunder taking effect on this guy. And I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for him, which is he's not very good at. He rolled an 11, so it connects. Toll of the Dead. He hears the death bell calling for him, and in fact, it's enough for him to go to the afterlife.
He hears the death, and
Yep.
he sees the death as well.
He sees Kellenvor working together with Lathander to deliver this sinner to the afterlife, to the death he deserves. And your combo of attacks drops him dead. The other two guys just not even having chance to comprehend what's going on. One of their allies is dead, and you see as you slash him, and as the Toll of the Dead finishes him off, this guy was holding a pouch full of loose coin, and as he dies, it falls from his hands. It falls on the ground and scatters coins and valuables everywhere around the table. And he slumps on the wall and slides down dead. Amazing. And we're skipping one of the Redbrands to go right over to Drawen in this surprise round.
Right, I'll charge towards the one in front of me.
Okay. You have a clear path. You can charge.
Then, yeah, I'll slash slam.
Go for it. Wow. Both of those hit. And I'm guessing with symbiotic. Wait.
So it's 5 points of damage from the first one, and I'll roll the symbiotic.
Oh, yeah.
So the first one is.
So it's
second one
5
is-
plus 8 plus 5.
So,
Yes.
yes.
Wow. Amazing.
No, sorry. No. It's 5 plus 3.
Oh,
Because
you're
it's
right.
the
Yeah,
offhand.
it's offhand
Only
attack. Yeah.
So it's 13 points of damage.
It's 13 points of damage. Oh, amazing. So you charge this guy. You slash him once. You see the spores inflicting the wound. Immediately starting to spread, getting into his bloodstream. You see the veins starting to blacken around the wound. He kind of buckles from the pain of the slash and the toxin taking effect, the fungi taking effect. And you bring your hammer, you hit him on the side, breaking, you feel some of the ribs breaking. As he screams, he also inhales some of the spores, and he falls to his knees, this Redbrand, breathing heavily, but still somehow alive. So it's 8. Wow. He doesn't seem very...
I'll finish my turn.
Yeah, he's almost dead, this guy. From one flurry of attacks. Okay. So this guy is dead. So you finish we skip the other Redbrand who just is in the corner of the room looking flabbergasted. He hasn't even processed what's going on. And we go back to Amator.
Okay. Amator is reaching for his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to move near this guy. And he's going to take a stab at him with his dagger. And I miss with an 8.
Okay. Yeah, Amator. You get close to this guy.
I try to stab at him with my dagger, but
Ooh.
it seems I miss as I roll an 8.
Right, you do. Sorry about that. You do miss with your dagger. You're not quite there yet. Not feeling very comfortable attacking melee like that. Even though he's very hurt, he manages to dodge while wincing from the pain from his broken ribs. He kind of fumbles, rolls over very awkwardly. But he is putting up a fight, man.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Now it's
Moving back here
Oh.
next to Drawen.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Acheron, Your turn. Kind of overlooking the battlefield from your position on the table. The two remaining guys at your feet. Go for it.
Yeah. I'm moving in next to the dead body of the not red cloak
Mm-hmm.
man, and I will try to hit this guy
Mm-hmm.
where he has already a wound.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it. Roll your attack.
I think the Redbrand gets a reaction attack.
Oh, that is true. Thank you for reminding. You do get an attack opportunity because you leave the threatening reach of this guy in the corner.
Yes.
Wait, does he?
Look.
Yeah, we are in the first round of combat. He's no longer surprised, so he does have a reaction to hit you with an opportunity attack, and he's gonna do so. Maybe you want to move somewhere else if that's not your liking, if you don't want him to attack you.
No,
It's up to you.
Let him attack me.
Right. So he kind of very scared pulls out his sword and in a very sneaky way of attacking, he tries to cut at your ankles while you're leaping down from the table with an attack from his sword. He rolls an 11, so I think that does not hit. So you're free to...
Not even close.
Yeah. So go ahead. So you attack the other guy who's on the ground, wincing from the pain, almost dead. Go ahead and roll an attack with your magical sword.
Yes.
Ooh,
It's a 9.
Oh,
that's a 9. I mean,
this guy is
Yeah.
immortal.
he
He's immortal, yes.
only Drawen can hurt this guy apparently. He's on the ground, almost dead, but he refuses to die, and he dodges your attacks. All right. And does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So finally, one of them gets to play. The guy in the corner that missed you with an opportunity attack closes the gap. Actually, he's
Hello,
going. What he does is he gonna attack or? Let me see.
Nick,
Yeah.
hello, Spore.
Oh my god. Okay. Go for that. At his start, is it a Constitution saving throw?
How close
Yeah.
is he? Does he have to be?
It's
Oh my
10
god,
10
that's
feet.
the
10
lowest
feet.
damage
10
ever.
feet.
2 points.
Woo! Yes.
It's for 2 points of damage.
And if he fails the Constitution saving throw,
Yeah.
let me see. He rolls a 13. He passes. So no.
So 1 point.
Does he take half damage? Oh no.
No.
Oh, and that also uses your reaction. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Okay. So the spores seem to not have an effect on this guy as he draws his sword and actually goes around to you with an escape plan, having the open door behind him. And Drawen, he's going to attack you with his sword. And he rolled a 14. I think
That's my armor class.
that's your armor class. So he attacks you for 7 piercing damage. As a coward, going behind your back and stabbing you in the back. Not an honorable duel.
Right? Yeah. I still have one temporary hit point.
Ooh, okay. So
After the
only.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Um, and yeah, I mean, you see, he stabs you and he looks over his shoulder, contemplating running away. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? But it's your turn now.
Okay, I'll start. No, I have to finish the other guy. Let me think. Let me think. I'll actually go for him since he pissed me off.
Okay. Oh, yeah. For sure hits.
Yeah. And the symbiotic is
All right. So 9 points
so it's
from
9
your
points of
first
damage
attack.
from the first one.
As you turn around,
And the second
slashing
one.
him as a reaction to his attack. Oh,
Oh, natural one.
natural one. I mean, the force and the speed of your pirouette as you turn around is so fast you don't even notice it yourself. And as you bring your second attack, it just hits the wall next to him, breaking and cracking the flagstones on the wall. And missing him completely. The first attack hit though, and you see he grabs his side when you slashed him. Even more, considering even more now to run away. Is there anything else you want to do with your... Oh, also you get your reaction back. And do you want to move?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank
Okay, perfect. And it's the immortal guys round. Refusing to die.
you. Yellow was fourth.
Oh. Damn it.
Sorry, Nick.
I spoke too soon. I'm gonna roll the Constitution saving throw. He rolled a 16, so he still refuses to die.
Oh,
Clinging to life more than ever before. He... Let's see. What does he want to do? I think he's going to... let me see. I'm gonna roll something here. Okay. Okay, he's going to disengage from you guys as with his action, and you see he turns and runs away through the door to the south, and he goes like this with his 30 speed of movement, leaving a trail of blood behind as he starts running away. He disengages from all three of you. And he goes 5, 10, opens the door. 15, 20, 25. And Acheron, you see him as he runs away. He almost falls over to the other door at the end of the corridor, you see. And he starts banging with two fists on the door. And he starts screaming, "Help us! Intruders, they breached this hideout!" As he falls and slides to the ground, and ending his turn there. And it's Amator's turn now.
Okay. I guess we're going to have some bugbear company soon.
I mean, you don't know what's behind the door. I mean, you do know.
But we do know.
Oh, no.
You told us.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe you do know.
Okay. Does this guy still have his reaction?
The one north of Drawen, yes, he does.
Okay. I'm going to shout a warning to my companions that
Okay.
we are going to have bugbears coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kick the table to make cover. Can I do that with my free
Yeah.
interaction?
I mean, I'm gonna say not with your free interaction. It's gonna be
An action.
bonus action. You can.
Bonus action.
Yeah, you can kick over the table. Drop it.
Bonus action. And with my action, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the guy next to me.
All right. Okay. So it's not an attack. So it's Ooh.
It's a saving throw
Mm-hmm.
for 7 necrotic if you
Wisdom
don't
save. They're not. Oh my god. He rolled a 19 on the die, and he has a -1, so it's an 18.
Okay.
So yeah, these guys are probably. Who knows? Maybe the booze makes them better fighters. I don't know. Okay, so anyways, you drop the table, you create some sort of cover for you. In the process, you spill some of the contents on the table onto Acheron, unfortunately.
The coins and the cards.
Yeah, some of the coins. There were, you see, they were not playing cards. They were playing some sort of dice game. As you see, some
With
die.
numbers.
You see, yeah, and a DM screen. You see some dice made out of bones, out of knuckles. They get thrown over all over Acheron, as well as some ale covers you. But there is a table knocked over, scattered about with coins and whatever, and it's some sort of cover towards the south. Amazing. So you moved bonus action. Yeah. Okay. So it's Acheron. It's
I'm finished.
yeah, and it's your turn now, Acheron.
Okay. I will go. I will go finish this guy first. Maybe. Yeah. And I will hit him with my sword. Talon, please do your job. You have one job.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is the revenge of Talon.
Yep.
No,
You didn't say please to the sword.
Exactly. Maybe he doesn't want to be.
didn't say please.
You have to be.
it's my sword. I'm not telling please to my sword.
Is it though?
And-
Is it? Is it really?
Amazing.
And also, Drawen maybe I don't know broke the algorithm.
Oh yes, maybe. Now it's a string of
Two in a
ones.
row.
Yeah, coming.
2 in a row, melee attacks.
Okay, so you bring your sword over your head, trying to slash this Redbrand. But something about the ale now covering every inch of your body throws you off, maybe, and you hit the wall as well. Part of the door, part of the wall sticking out, and you miss. Your sword, clinging to the stone and vibrating on your hand. All right. Is there anything that you want to do with your bonus action? I'm gonna ask.
No.
Okay. And it's the Redbrand's turn. Now fully surrounded. Maybe fully surrounded, eh? Let's see. I think he's gonna try to disengage as well. He's in a bit of a disadvantageous position, so he's going to disengage with his action and run away.
Oops,
And
wrong way. His allies are in the other direction.
I mean, he's gonna run whatever he can, and you see I mean, at that angle you can see Amator. He starts running up the stairs towards the east, towards the crevasse, and he disappears out of view. And oh, yeah, and it's your turn, Drawen. I forgot to do that. Yeah, go ahead, Drawen.
We're good?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, Drawen says, "Here we go again," and starts chasing the guy running.
Okay.
Do I see anything from here?
Oh, hold on. Why can't you see? Oh, because of yeah. Yeah, you can see he just managed to turn the corner and kind of hide on the wall, but not very well. He also left a very clear trail of blood, so you can clearly see him hiding in the bend of the corner.
Okay, can I hit him from where I am? He's gonna be covered.
Yeah, he's gonna have cover, but you can hit him, yeah.
It's fine. Andax, where is it? Only 10, so it misses.
Oh, sorry about
And the light hammer.
Yeah, unfortunately, 10
24.
does not hit, but the 24 does, and it's for 3 damage plus your symbiotic entity. Ooh.
So 9.
Oh, wow.
That was a good
Yes.
necrotic.
And I think that's enough. So
Right.
the corner doesn't allow
I'll
you.
say this, Nick.
Yeah.
This time, instead of mushrooms, like it's still mushrooms, but you see almost like black tendrils reaching towards
Ooh.
his feet
Okay.
and grab him back as they start devouring him.
Amazing. Right. So your first attack hits because of the geography of your positions. You don't have very much freedom with your right hand, but your left hand can hit very well, and it does. You hit it's his neck, and where you hit from your hand, from your weapon, these black oozing tendrils, like a sort of mold spreading, start finding their way, and they reach his flesh, and they grasp him, clench, and start to drag and devour his neck and head. Amazing. And he drops dead, also sliding against the wall, and drops down.
Brilliant. That's my turn.
Amazing. Okay. And now it's last guy, the last Redbrand on his turn. You see the other guy also kind of continues escaping. You see him, Amator, behind your cover. He exits your line of sight and starts going eastward. Oh. Okay. And now, oof. Amator, before you have a chance to react to the last Redbrand fleeing, you see the door at the south flies open, and out of it come out two huge humanoid figures. One that you have seen before, wearing hide leather armor and with a large wooden shield in one hand and brandishing sharp small spears, sort of like javelins, in the other. You see one and then another bugbear, two bugbears appear from behind the door. And they start coming towards you. As they start sprinting towards the room that you're now in, and taking battle positions. I'm gonna say they run and oh yeah, they can attack. Yeah, you see, they start charging with their shields raised up and the javelins on their right hands. And as they enter the room, they throw javelins towards you. One towards
me.
Yeah, one's towards Acheron and one towards you. I'm gonna say, or yeah, you are gonna have 3/4 cover from the table. But yeah, one is gonna
That's
try.
a +5 to AC.
Yeah. Well, that's a +5. One is indeed trying to attack you. Okay, first towards Acheron. Let's see. Yeah. He's gonna attack you with a ranged javelin attack. He rolls a 17, which I believe misses. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm putting my shield in front of me and
Last
I'm
minute.
deflating the.
Perfect. You raise your shield, it hits at the right angle, and it deflects the javelin, which comes to you with a great force. These guys seem very brutish, very strength. Very very strong. And you deflect this javelin, and it actually embeds itself into the wall next to you. He threw it with
Like
much force.
Achilles in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. You deflect spears. Yeah, perfect. And towards you, Amator, another javelin is headed your way, which rolls even lower. That's a 12, which I believe also misses. And you see the tip of the javelin hits the table. It impales the table, comes out of the other side, and the tip of it comes very close to your face, but it doesn't reach you. And it's your turn, Amator.
It's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Seeing these very powerful enemies show up, well, first thing I'm going to do is cast Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to raise my holy symbol, and a wave of golden light is going to burn them.
Amazing.
I hope I roll well for damage.
Oh, that's pretty good. And
No,
that's a...
that's terrible. Terrible rolls.
Oh,
today.
it's
terrible.
2d10. Okay.
Terrible rolls. Terrible.
All right.
Okay, 2 saving throws.
Yeah. First one. And that's a constitution, yeah? Yeah. Okay. First one is an 18, and the second one is a constitution save. It's a 20. So they both succeed.
Take
yeah.
5 damage.
Some of their hairs, burn up, and this smell of burnt hair fills the whole room. But they do put up their shields as well, and they guard themselves from the brute of the attack. And they both take 5 damage. Okay. All right.
Okay, since I have cover here, I'm going to stay.
Yep, wise
Stay in this
choice.
place.
Very nice. Okay. And it's your turn, Acheron.
Okay. How far is Drawen? Because I'm not seeing the whole field.
Drawen is up above here. He chased.
Okay.
I mean, he's 5'10", 15, 20, 25 feet away from you.
Okay, and his speed is 30.
I
No,
think his speed is
25.
25, yeah.
Okay. Um. I'm going to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
When they approach, I will attack them, but I will wait for Drawen to come back to this room.
Okay, so you are readying an attack. If one gets close, you're going to attack them. Okay. But after Drawen is in the room.
Can I do the bonus action now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with my bonus action, I'm raising my shield.
Okay.
There is a black, bluish aura around it, and I'm casting Shield of Faith.
Perfect. Okay, so you see actually your lantern lights up and some of the energy and the light from it escapes and it starts covering your shield and your hand and your armor, and it gets this blackish blue translucent aura all around it, and your shield is blessed. I mean, your defenses are blessed by Phandelver. Your AC raises, and you're concentrating on Shield of Faith. Perfect.
Take it also here.
Yep, thank you. Let's see. Let's put this up as you're concentrating. Amazing. And it's oh, this guy's dead, so he doesn't even get to play. So right next up is Drawen.
Hooray! Okay. So hearing the commotion, back to the room, knowing that the bugbears they got out, I'll go back.
Who let the bugbears out? Oof, oof.
That's 20 feet of movement to go there. Taking the situation inside, I'll jump on top of the table as well.
Wait, the table is turned over.
Sorry, Acheron. That's true. So I'll just go to the space there.
Okay.
If it's possible.
Yeah, yeah, you can squeeze. You can squeeze in there if you want.
I'll take a deep breath. And I'll cast Thunderwave.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Yeah. Give me a second.
This is gonna
think it reaches
destroy
both
the
of them.
table though. Keep that in mind.
I'm in front of the table, not
Oh, you go in
bit
front.
behind it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I shout some words, and basically I take the totem out that I have from the badger.
Uh-huh.
I quickly rub the totem, and with a motion like this,
Oh, perfect.
a spark appears basically and starts wishing
Amazing.
them.
So you create the spark, the static electricity, and it explodes, it magnifies, the power of it magnifies through the ancient druidic ritual, and it explodes in front of you. You all have to, you all hear this extremely loud explosion, basically this boom, a thundering boom. Your ears start ringing from it. The whole room basically shakes, and dust and debris start falling from the ceiling as this blast explodes inside. And it's 2 Constitution saving throws. Amazing. Okay, here we go again. First one, it's gonna be a 14, so it passes.
Okay.
It saves. And second one, it's gonna be Constitution. It's gonna be a 16, which passes as well. These guys
Oh my god.
yeah, these guys seem
We are gonna die here.
much more trained than the Redbrands. They move and act like actual soldiers, mercenaries ready to kill. Wow. Do they have any? No, they don't.
Guys, I'm fucked. I see them still standing, and I'm like, oops.
They do take half damage though, right? Or yeah, it's
Yes, they do.
4 damage.
4.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they got a bit burned by the radiance of the thunder. They got a bit scorched, burned by the thunder and knocked back. But they are still standing. I mean, you see their shields that they use as cover are a bit scorched and bent by the force. But they do lower their shields, and you see their murderous intent in their eyes as they look at you. And it's actually it's their turn now. I'm gonna skip right over this, and we go on the top of the initiative.
Why is there a third bugbear in the initiative order?
I mean, don't pay attention to that. It's nothing really.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So, the one closer to you, Drawen. So you said you are in front of the table, technically. Yep. Okay. Okay. So you see, after throwing,
I do that.
I mean, you could. Oh, you don't have enough movement to go behind. But anyway, doesn't matter, as one of them closes the distance, getting close to all of you. And as he does so, your reaction triggers. Yeah, sorry, Acheron. You can roll your attack.
Okay.
Let's go, Talon.
Let's go, Talon.
Keep it positive for Talon, yeah? Hey, let's
Yes,
go.
yes.
Roll your damage with your magic weapon. Ooh, nice. 9 damage.
Nice.
You see, you slash him from behind as he turns his attention towards Amator and Drawen. He didn't expect such quick reaction from you. So you slash his back. He winches from the pain. And you see, he's very hurt from all the damage now.
Can I taunt him like a free action to shout at him in Celestial?
Ooh, in Celestial, he's not gonna understand what you're talking about anyway.
I don't want to. I want to. I want to just see me as a
As a threat.
outwardly creature.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, roll an.
I will do Hail of Spores.
Oh, okay. Is that he didn't start? Oh, he did start 10 feet away from you. Yeah. Okay. Do the spores.
What should I roll?
Roll me an intimidation if you want. I'm gonna roll the Constitution for the Halo Spores. 13.
Constitution
Okay.
for 5 points.
5 points. He rolled a 16 though. They're very sturdy. These. Actually, not so sturdy.
They are.
I don't know. They've been rolling very well. Yeah. So he inhales the spores. Nothing happens. 13 intimidation. I mean, let's see. Let's roll the insight. Maybe. Ooh. You see, he completely ignores you and turns towards Drawen. And as he approaches
Nick,
Drawen, yeah.
Stop rolling so well. You are gonna.
I mean, roll 20. I don't know. He turns to you, Drawen, and produces from his belt a huge morning star. And brings it down towards you. And he rolls a 19. Oh my god.
Almost.
That's a 15 plus 4, and I believe that hits you.
Yeah.
And that hits for 14 points of damage. This attack with a lot more force that you were expecting. These guys seem even more capable than Clark, the Backbear king of the Kragmo goblins in their cave. These are trained mercenary killer Backbears. Completely different.
I am still there.
You're still there?
Still
Yep.
hanging
Perfect.
from a thread.
All right. And that ends his turn. And I think now it's the other Bugbear's turn. Let's see. Okay. So, the other Bugbear also does not take out a Morning Star, but instead takes out another Javelin from its back and aims it over his shield. And he throws the Javelin again, not wanting to go near the spores. I think he's gonna target... let's see. This is the one that missed you before, Acheron, so he's gonna try to hit you again one more time. 5, 10, 15. He throws the javelin towards you, trying to hit you again. With an 8, he misses. You bring your
Shout
shield.
at him.
Yeah, you bring your shield back once more, this time infused with Kellenvor's blessing. Not only do you deflect the javelin, as soon as it touches the shield, it breaks in a million splinters and it flies off. And it's your turn, Amator.
Amator, seeing that the situation is dire and that it's like luck has turned against them, he's going to offer a prayer to Lathander, and then he's going to touch his glowing holy symbol to his shield and move eastward.
Ooh.
Okay, and from this position,
Okay.
touching my holy symbol to my shield, you all see the phoenix emblem on the shield taking life for a brief moment, and spectral phoenix jump out of the shield, and he starts to breathe fire in a cone in front of me.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands in front of me in a cone. Hopefully getting both of them. I think I'm getting both of them with this.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, you do. You can get both. Oh, the damage is not very well, though. Very good.
3d6, 3d6, and I get 5.
You get 5.
Before 2d10 plus 2, and I get 11. Come on now.
I think we should switch tabletops. Roll 20 is not very kind today with rolls.
We need to restart it.
Yeah. Put it in some rice, maybe.
Two. It's a 1, a 3, and a 1.
Yep. Unfortunately.
This cannot happen. It must be an error.
Wow. Okay, that's better.
It's still shit. Okay, never mind. Take the 5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll both dexterities. One fails, one succeeds. One rolled a 13, the other rolled a 12. So I'm gonna say the one in wait. I think the one in front failed. No, he succeeded, and he receives 2 damage. The other in the back is 5. Okay. Getting thoroughly burned at this point.
How is the one in front of me looking?
The one in front is more than blooded. You see, he doesn't show it very much, but there is a lot of damage on it. You see some burns on his skin. A lot of his fur has burnt away. He has a very large bruise on his face from the thunder wave, and there is a huge wound on the back, bleeding profusely from Acheron. The one near the barrels is also hurt. Actually, he's bloodied as well now. So both of them look pretty hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I return to my position.
Okay, so you hide again behind the table.
The table.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And it's Acheron's turn.
Drawen, do you have any way to heal yourself?
No, not really. I have the good berry, but I'm gonna get 1 hit points per turn. So
I'm gonna end the one in front of me.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Talon, never miss. Let's go.
It has to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Talon.
Yes.
Yes, Talon.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Nice damage roll.
Yep.
That's actually max.
Redeemed.
Max
Talon
damage.
redeemed.
Not much, not max, but yeah.
Oh, it is. It is max.
It
Eight.
is max.
It is max.
It is
It is
max.
max.
8
Yes.
plus 4 plus 1. Amazing. So you go over to the bugbear in front of you.
I'm gonna cut the throat as he sing Drawen. I'm gonna cut the throat of him
Okay.
or the head of him.
Yeah.
The head of him.
So-
If I can finish him.
Yep. So as this bugbear is ready to turn to Drawen and finish him off, to attack him one more, you see this huge bugbear Drawen you see is looming over your small drowish figure, and as he raises the his morning star well above his head, with one quick slash, you see from behind, Acheron cuts both hands, both arms, and the head all together as all 3 body parts fall to the ground, and there's a spray of blood. You all get covered by bugbear blood, and it falls to the ground dead. Amazing.
And I'm taking the. I'm getting close, and I'm coming here. Not here. Here.
Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? No.
I
No.
think, yeah, you can step over the. Yeah, no. I don't think you can step over the. Yeah, no problem. No attack of opportunity. You can dodge the bugbear.
I'm going to defend Drawen.
Okay. Which, if you finish your turn, now it's. Oh, also, you see, Acheron, as you finish the bugbear and it falls to the ground, there is a small mote of a like a point of energy that emanates a blackish blue light that slowly drifts towards your lantern and joins the sea of souls inside, and it adds to the light inside. Amazing. And it's
Acheron
now.
thoughts an honorable death.
Yeah. Yep. And these guys. Oh, it's not his turn yet, and it's Drawen's turn next.
Okay, I'll cast poison spray as I throw basically a mushroom on the head of the bugbear
Okay.
that explodes and surrounds his head.
Smoke grenade.
So it's
Let's go.
DC. Yeah, almost. Yeah. And that's gonna be.
Oh, what?
Oh my god! I can't believe it. One
What?
point damage. Okay.
Wow.
It's fine.
He will probably save too.
He does.
He does save.
Okay, cool.
I think. Oh my god, one? Wow. Amazing. He also seems to be unaffected by the spores. This bugbear have probably lived a hard life. Do you want to move or do something with your bonus action is the question now. Okay.
We'll go there.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yep. You also get the cover from the table at this point. Next to your friend Amator. All right.
No, it's the bugbear's turn.
It's, yeah. I mean, one of them is dead. This one I'm gonna remove. The ruffian, I mean, you don't know. I'm gonna remove these actually from the initiative order. Yeah. And it's now the last bugbear's turn. Okay. Acheron, you see this this soldier, this bugbear, produce a similar morning star as the other one, and it charges towards you. Ready for an attack.
Hail of spores.
Hail of spores. Yep. Go ahead. Okay. Is that the 2d4?
No, it's the 2 points of damage this time.
Okay.
The symbiotic entity is gone.
Oh. All right. So it's a Constitution save. Oh wow. These guys. He rolled a 20. Amazing. So no spores for him. Maybe he enjoys the spores. We don't know. And
Saved again. He
yeah,
saved again.
he saved. I think only once.
This guy has saved everything.
everything. Yep.
He has saved the Radiance of the Dawn, the Burning Hands,
Yes.
Drawen's poison spray. Do I forget? And now the Halo Spores.
Vindication. Finally, some damage.
Thunder wave.
Yeah, the thunder wave.
Thunder wave as well.
He rushes you, Acheron, with his Morningstar raised well above his head, and he tries to bring it down on your shield. I don't know if he... Ooh! He rolled a 20. Not natural, dirty 20.
Ah, okay. He misses.
He misses?
He misses.
Oh,
Yes.
damn! Okay, so
But I have to put my shield
Yeah.
in my hand like
both hands over behind the shield. The magical aura from Kellenvor radiating even more to protect you from this.
I bent my knees a bit, you know, but it was a sturdy movement.
Yep. I mean, you
I
see.
didn't hesitate.
Yeah. You see, he brings the Morningstar down. You see the anger in his eyes as you manage to block his very well placed strike, and he just looks at you. Very angry at that, and I think that ends his turn. Yeah, his brute strike did not work, and it's Amator's turn.
Amator's turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to peek around the table, look at the bugbear, and cast All the Dead on him. Hopefully, I don't roll.
Oh,
low again.
okay. Wait.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Nice.
No, that's a 1.
That's funny.
What?
Yeah, okay. Okay, because
What's going on?
luck is not with me tonight.
What's going
okay.
on? He's gonna roll the wisdom. He rolled a 6.
Okay, he takes 1 damage.
He takes 1 damage. He's not afraid of death. This mercenary, this soldier. Okay. Wow, I can't believe it. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm today. Insane. Do you want to move, or do something with your bonus?
No,
action?
I'm staying put.
Yeah. Staying put very well behind the cover. And it's your turn, Acheron.
As he hits my shield, I'm finding an opening to his guard, and I'm trying to stab him.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying to stab him. Please.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me check. No, unfortunately, he, although a very well-placed strike from you, he has the reaction to bring down his shield as you try to counterattack, and he also deflects your strike. A very strong battle between you two. You see, he seems very angry and dedicated.
But I'm trying also, if I can, to taunt him with my shield and my sword.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go for you, man.
Yeah.
You're now locked in a death duel here.
I'm sad to him. This is between you and me.
Yep, exactly.
Now.
You are going to die today, he says in broken common. Amazing. So we go to Drawen again.
I'll roll this time. So I'm just rushing forward.
Oh shit!
To hit him with the Andax and the Lighthammer.
Okay.
So one. So I'll come here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. First attack. Andax.
Ooh, that hits.
Yes.
22.
Yep.
10 points of damage.
Amazing. One hit with a hand axe. You can only hit him like up to the waist. He's so big. But that's a very well placed strike to bring him down. The light hammer, though, it's not fast enough, and he manages to put up his shield and block that. But wow, the hand axe dealt a lot of damage.
Okay, cool.
Sorry about that. Amazing. He, after that, you see, he's bleeding like all over the floor. His knees are trembling from the strike you just dealt him. And his determination is... Oh. Hail of Spores, maybe? Yeah, his determination is wavering. Yeah, go ahead. And I roll a con save.
The same story always.
Oh,
Come
that's...
on, Hello Sport.
Okay.
That hit.
And...
3 points of damage.
Oh, he rolled a 12 and he takes the damage. And it's also enough to kill him. Okay, amazing. Amazing. How do you... How do you want to finish him off? With the strike, the spores.
You know what? Just mushrooms start covering his body a lot without realizing some of the mushrooms already breached his skin. And it looks beautiful, actually, as he's fully covered with purplish mushrooms all around him. And you basically see, like, almost like you don't see his body anymore, but you just see him falling down.
Oh my god, amazing, very beautiful. So you see this structure of mushrooms and fungi covering him, transforming him into some sort of foreign body host. The mushrooms growing so much and grabbing roots into the ground that he doesn't even fall down at this point. He just remains standing, being, the foundation for this new colony of mushrooms that starts growing everywhere. Perfect. They even go...
Some people, they kill plants. I just make sculptures out of dead bodies.
Perfect.
Only outside.
Yeah, I mean, even some of the mushrooms even go to the next, the backburn right next to the one you dealt the killing blow, and they also start to grow on that body as well. And yeah, you create a column of mushrooms, basically.
Oh my god.
And
that was hard.
Yeah. After that, threat is eliminated. You're once again
A third barber.
alone. Oh my god, no. You don't see anything else. I mean, one of the ruffians escaped.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know if you have... Yeah, I don't know if you have the fortitude, the resilience to chase him at this point. But just to
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
To be honest, and while we were fighting the bugbears, he could be already outside, running in the forest or something.
So, once again, alone in this complex, in this basement.
But, Nick,
yeah,
I'll say this. The previous time that I checked the room with the bugbears, I saw 2 bugbears and a goblin.
Right. You're
So
you're correct.
I'm telling the others that there is a goblin missing.
I'm going to look for the
We
goblin
have to
because
have to go check.
I speak their language.
And it was a bit different, right? With the big head.
No.
I think we never saw
No,
it.
no, it was another.
No, the ones that you're thinking of, Acheron,
Oh,
are.
I found it. I found it. He's here.
The ones you're thinking of, Acheron, are the ones that you found dead in the crevasse under the bridge.
I thought it were there were the same shape type.
Yeah,
whatever.
these two that you found dead were these weird elongated skulls, green veins running through the hands, sort of goblins. That also Drawen has seen before, and you also, I believe, one of the goblins in the Krogmo hideout told you about these type of goblins, and also Sildar, I think, told you that they have been appearing the last couple of months, randomly and joining the raiding parties, and then disappearing without anyone noticing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Amator, as you enter the bugbear barracks, basically, you see there are 4 roughly built wooden bunks in here, with heaped blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. The smell that's coming out of the room is one of unwashed bodies and rotten meats, not very pleasant at all. And at first glance, the barracks seem empty. But upon further inspection, you notice that under one of the barracks, under one of the bunk beds, is a sneaky little goblin that it's hiding or attempting to hide from you, basically. And as you notice it, it kind of notices you as well, and it recoils to the realization that you spotted him, and it kind of shrieks out, "Wah!" and it kind of faints.
Really?
Yep. It just faints at the side of you.
I say to him, hello in Goblin.
It's fully unconscious.
Really?
Yeah. You see,
Is he armed in any way?
I think, yeah. I mean, it's a run-of-the-mill goblin. It doesn't have its equipment with him under the bed that he was hiding. But you see, he's wearing a normal leather armor, and there are some equipment, thrown about inside the room. I mean, it's a mess in here. It's very cluttered. It's very filthy. It's not very pleasant at all, especially for you to be in here.
Yeah, doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to try to wake him up.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. Let me roll something. Okay. All right. So you see, you can drag him out from under the bed.
Yeah, I grab him by the feet and drag him
Yeah. He just
on the floor.
Yeah. He just rolls on the floor, completely unconscious, phased out. Eyes wide open, tongue out of the mouth. leaving saliva and drool everywhere as you drag him. And you kind of, kneel over him on on the floor, start slapping his head a little bit, the goblin's head, and it's completely out. I mean, you can wait to see if he wakes up in a little while, or you could try some more intense methods of waking him up if you want.
After I've seen how Drawen treats goblins, I don't want to be too rough with him.
Respectable. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Amazing.
Anyway, he's out. I'm telling my companion.
Yeah.
He's out. Maybe we can come back later and interrogate him. And I ask, who has the key? Drawen?
I think Drawen had the key. Yeah.
I think Drawen had the key last, and I asked him if he can please lock the door. He's not going anywhere anyway, and we can come later and ask him questions.
Fair enough.
What kind of questions?
I don't know about the castle. Didn't you want to go to the castle? As soon as possible?
No. I'm just asking because it seems that the place is cleared now, and you can.
Where is Iarno's spellbook? Where is it? Do you know?
You're gonna find out from Yarno, not from the goblin.
Yeah, it's a slim chance. But maybe we learn more about this spider from this goblin.
If he was ever to Gragmo Castle, yes, but if it's residence here, I don't think so. Anyway, I think we are losing time to wait the goblin to wake up. That's why
He's not going anywhere. We don't have to wait for him. He's not going anywhere. He's locked in.
Yeah, you can lock him if you want. This door is also has a lock on it.
Put him back with mates. We are stacking creatures.
All right. So what are you doing?
Do you want to help me, Acheron, search through this room and the bugbears and the?
Yes, I'm gonna search any letter or I don't know, a note in the dead body of the Redbrand.
Okay. Let me see. So there are two.
I would like to search the rest of the bodies.
All right.
The bugbears.
Okay. So, Acheron, as you're searching the Redbrands, you don't find anything on them, and it seems that all their valuables are now scattered on the floor, as the ruffian that did not belong to the Redbrands was in the middle of gathering his winnings when you bust open the door and surprised them. And so everything they had is now on the floor, and you can start gathering it up and collecting all the coin, and it's a sizable amount of it actually.
This is not a job for a paladin.
I mean, the bills, you have to pay the bills, you know?
You have to pay the bills, but yeah, it's...
yeah, it's not very honorable.
Now I'm very nervous because I saw Drawen to be hit by a giant morning star, and I'm wishing to I don't know, to do medicine on him or
okay.
something.
I mean, the gold is right
You
there.
see,
You
you see
someone.
Drawen.
Yep.
Sorry, you see Drawen eating his mushrooms as you see his wounds closing.
Okay. So, Acheron, you're very worried about your friend, and you turn your head to see him just devouring the mushrooms from
Okay.
his new sculpture that he made.
But you are sad, right? You are
Acheron,
you are
yeah, I'm
chewing
sad.
sad, like. Okay, I will
It's
collect
actually
the
a very sad
coins.
moment because you see an old man being sad while he's chewing on his muscle.
I'm going to I don't know. I'm going to cast lay on hands on you because I cannot see this
Yeah, you can do so if you want.
this side. This side. I cannot. And you can
How
see
much? How much are you gonna?
from my 10
Half 10.
HP pool, I will use all of it.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
10 hit points.
10 hit points and leave your mushrooms. I cannot see this. I cannot tolerate the sight of you to be sad like this and in your corner. I cannot. But you can see.
You see,
You see Acheron that is spreading a bluish purplish aura out of his mouth and his eyes, and it's spread it all over your body
Oh.
like
But Acheron,
a shadow hug, like a shadow hug.
Oh.
Let's say.
Acheron, you know he's a Duergar. He's supposed to be sad. He always looks sad.
I
He
don't
doesn't know
think
that.
so.
Have you ever seen him happy or smiling?
Exactly, yeah.
When he's
Only while
torturing
healing.
goblins, yes, he's
Yeah,
happy.
that's kind of disturbing.
I think it would be.
But I cannot see the life out of his body. Actually, I'm seeing the solid life of him to leave his body, like a river or something that is.
You know, Acheron,
Yeah.
just because he's a Duergar,
Mm-hmm.
he cannot be happy. So you and I must be happy for him.
Okay.
You have to be extra
That's
happy.
In
fair.
his place.
I'm
In
not
his
the
place,
happiest
yes.
person in the world, but I can try.
Yeah,
You know,
it's easy to be happier than a Duergar anyway. And especially with all this gold on the floor, will you help me pick it up?
yes.
Because full plate armor doesn't buy itself.
For a priest, you have
You need to say you need to save
a
every
thing for
penny.
gold. For a
I'm a
priest, you have a
priest.
thing for gold.
We all do. No, all of us priests are like that. Trust me.
Okay, nice.
You should see our Sunday coffers.
Oof. Small donation to the church.
Yes,
All
alms
right.
for the poor.
Okay.
For the yes, to erect, the new chapel, the new belfry.
Okay, yeah. It's a donation, so.
It's
Yeah,
a donation to the church. Yes, of course. Everything for the poor.
Okay.
And what exactly do we find on the floor and on the bodies?
So, let me see. On the floor, among the scattered table fragments and ale mugs and everything else, you do find 75 copper pieces, 55 silver pieces, 20 electrum.
Wait.
Yeah,
Again.
I'm gonna copy and paste it.
Okay.
So it's 75 copper,
Okay.
55 silver, 22 electrum. 22 electrum. And 15 gold pieces.
15?
15, 1 5.
Mm-hmm.
But you also
Yes,
you also find a set of gold earrings, possibly one of the bets that was made during the game yesterday, with tiny ruby stones inside them, and these are approximately worth 30 gold pieces.
Gold earrings. Okay.
Yeah, gold earrings, 30 gold pieces. These are worth. And searching the bugbears. You see on one of them, the one that Acheron killed, decapitated and de-armed. You see this one carried a belt pouch, and inside you find 13 silver pieces and some semi-precious stones. A lot of them, not something especially, one big one, but a lot of tiny stones. I'm gonna say ballpark 50 gold pieces for the whole lot.
Whoa.
50. And also in his belt pouch is another key that looks like the one you already have. Some sort of master key to the whole complex under here.
Okay.
Oh, I will
Nice.
take that as well.
Okay, so you now have 2 keys. Yeah.
Okay.
Lot of
We
gold.
collect everything, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I pour for ourselves a pint of ale for each one of us,
All right.
and I turn to Amator and Acheron. I think we did it.
We clean the manor.
I think we did. The
You did.
Redbrands are no more, and I think today we made Phandelver a better place.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to pour myself a glass of ale and celebrate, for a few minutes with Drawen and Acheron.
Right. So
Bottoms up. All the ale. I'm thirsty.
there's a lot of ale in here, and there
There
are
is a lot.
a lot of kegs that you can take with you if you wanted.
Speaking about that, I think it's a good idea for one of us to go in the farm and fetch a wagon. This way we can carry Yarno,
Mage, the goblin.
a goblin, and I think you mentioned before that there was some pelts that we can sell.
Yeah, exactly. There's a crate of pelts that you could potentially grab with you. These are in the north storage area, temporary storage area over the crevasse. I mean, if you remember also near the entrance of the hideout, where you found this cistern filled with water, basically the main entrance to the Redbrand hideout. There were also a lot of barrels with supplies, food rations, ingredients, whatnot. And in the barracks right next to the entrance were also a lot of supplies. Again, flowers, dried meats, all sort of all that sort. There is a lot of stuff you could take from here and resell or give back to Phandelver if you wanted. I mean, these are possibly taken from the village itself, right? As an extortion.
I think I'm gonna take the head of the bugbear as a symbol of the freedom of Phandelver.
That's badass. Yep.
Why not take both the bugbear's heads?
The other head is engulfed in mushrooms right now.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. It would be hard to.
Yeah, don't ruin my sculpt.
Yeah, it would ruin the sculpture.
Yeah, I think I will take the head. I don't know. I will deliver it to the people of Phandelver.
All right.
Just for the good gesture.
Who wants to go fetch a wagon?
I'm the driver. I will do it.
Okay, I'm going to stay here with the Drawen and drink beer till you return.
Okay.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I need a bigger cut for this.
No, I'm just kidding.
Perhaps one day you will be. Perhaps you.
I'm willing. I'm focused. I have a reason, a purpose. So I'm going like a winner back to the barn to fetch the wagon.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna say there's no objections from Miss Alderleaf to lend you a wagon. There is a bit of a scare as you show up in the farm covered in blood, bruised and bitten after a fight. But I think you can very calmly explain to them what you did to the Redbrands, your success in defeating them, eliminating the threat in the village, and they're more than happy to lend you one of their wagons to grab everything you need out of the hideout. So you show up after a couple of minutes, we can say after like 15-20 minutes, to see Drawen and Amator having their drink on, having slammed down 3, 4, 5 cups of ale, how much they want, I don't know. And you can grab whatever you want. I mean, you can bring the wagon. I'm gonna say you could. Actually, no. I'm gonna say you cannot bring the wagon through the tunnel, the secret tunnel.
No, not through the tunnel. Through the front end.
Yeah, you can bring it up all the way up the hill.
Not
if you
through
want.
at the front entrance.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's where we want it.
Yeah, exactly. You can bring it basically on the ground floor of the manor, and take with you everything you want through the main exit. And also,
we are going to take the wizard, the tied wizard, who I hope is still unconscious.
Yeah, he's still unconscious. I rolled last time, and I think he's gonna be unconscious for a long time.
Okay, the unconscious goblin.
Oh, the goblin actually. If you wanna check up on him, you see the goblin has woken up after however minutes pass by.
Can we interact with the goblin next session?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we can say that you start. Yeah, you can start loading things up on the wagon.
Hey there.
And you see.
And the pelts.
The pelts.
The wizard. The goblin and the pelts
Right.
to sell.
Perfect. And we can say we end up here having cleared the Redbrands hideout. These ruffians, this scarlet plague is threat no more to the Phandelin people. And I guess Glassstaff's comeuppance is next. I don't know what. I mean, you could plan what you want to do with him. You do have a couple of options there. Both the town's master and the miners' exchange people have interests in him, and yeah. So we're gonna end the session here as you're all loading the supplies and everything you need on the wagon, having everything cleared, having saved the abducted family, and having Glassstaff with you and this goblin that we are going to interact next session with, whose name is Droop, and he has a lot of things to say. Yeah. So anyway. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for playing, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Nick. Bye.